So as you guys know, over the past week, we had some really, really awful thing happen in America. Some terrible, terrible news. Something, not to get political, but this is really, really bad for America. Okay, what happened was terrible for America. It was disgusting. It was a slap in the face to everybody that served our country. And I have an audio set up for this, so I'm gonna show you guys. I guess I'm gonna show you. Are you guys ready?
Yep. Take it away.
With broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
It's the worst thing that's ever happened to America, I think.
Dude,
Is it worse than
who
Fergie's,
was
though?
that, bro?
you guys didn't see that at all?
No.
Oh my God.
Who was
I
that?
saw a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
guys haven't seen that? Okay, so this is I can't remember her name. Oh, it says it right on the clip.
Ingrid something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ingrid Andress. She wrote a song on Charlie XCX's recent album.
Oh.
And she came up to do
Who
the
is Charlie XCX?
She's
or
a-
XCX? Is it XCX?
Yo, what is that?
XCX. She did
I know. I see.
boom, clap, sound of my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
I've seen the name, but anyways.
So
What a banger.
that was for the home run derby. She came out.
Oh, that.
She came out and sang that in front of a lot of people.
So who's not Charlie?
No, the girl that wrote
Charlie's friend.
what did I say? Her name was Ingrid or something.
Did they sound
Ingrid
check?
Andress.
She's been nominated for 4 Grammys, and we got that.
Bro, I will say this though. You won't catch me ever doing that.
No.
Cuz it's just too much of an opportunity to just completely screw it up. I mean, I feel bad for the people that do it, forget the lyrics.
Did they do a run
You
through?
know, they mumble the or
So,
repeat lyrics.
Let's not go too hard on her because since then she said she was fucked up, like everybody in a baseball game. She was fucking trashed.
Oh, no way.
she was extremely trashed, and now she's in rehab. So,
we took 24 hours in America.
yeah.
Dude, America just
America.
helped her in rehab. Anybody that should be like the new intervention. Instead of get your buddies together, just go out and make them do the national anthem.
Hey, but if she would have killed,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, here's the twist.
Shout out.
If she would have just crushed it
Mm-hmm.
and nailed it,
would have been lame.
no rehab.
Yeah.
So really, that's the best thing
True.
that ever happened to her was her
That's actually
screwing
a
that
really
up.
good
huh?
point. And here, this cable stuck to my leg. That's actually a really good point. Like the national anthem saved her life.
Dude, that's
Wow.
American.
America saved her life.
America saved her life.
Dude,
Dude.
they should have just gave her T-Pain leveled auto tunes.
Or just let her do a Justin Timberlake and just let her drive home from the game, dude.
Dude.
No.
Dude, T-Pain,
Oh no.
T-Pain can actually sing. I think everybody knows that
Dude,
now.
yeah.
Oh, I
he's
mean,
great.
he could sing the whole time.
Give the man his respect.
He deserves
And
it.
that chain he had,
What do I
remember that chain?
respect?
What was the chain?
The chain, it just said big ass chain
Is that all it said?
in gold, dude. Huge rope chain.
Respect.
I was like, dude, this guy's, look what he's done for the industry, the movement.
T-Pain with the ropes.
I mean, he when you think of that auto tune, you think of T-Pain.
Yeah, I mean,
That's legendary. You
it's
can't-
legendary. A lot of people probably hate that.
But then he
but-
turns around and you catch him in a obscure place where there's a random piano in a public place and he's singing, and you're like, oh, it's viral. No.
Somebody from 2006 just goes to the future and clicks on a video and it's just T-Pain on stage singing War Pigs in their machine. They're like, oh my God, what's going on?
Dude,
Before we go any farther here, we should probably introduce our guest.
yes.
What's up?
This is
Knuckle
Hunter.
deep.
This is
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden. The main thing I want to ask you before we do this.
His name's
is
actually Hunter, though.
this is Hunter. Hunter Adam. Is that your last name actually?
Yeah. No S.
Oh, really?
No S.
No S.
Did I say an S? Because I didn't mean to.
No, yeah, you did. You said it right.
Oh.
He
feel
just
like
he just preemptively corrected you
Because
for the next
it
time.
is a last name that sounds like a middle name.
No, my middle name's even weirder than that. My middle name's Emmerich. You ever heard that one before?
Emmerich?
Yeah.
Okay, now what's your social?
Yeah. So the main thing I wanted to do here was confront you on something.
Mm.
We know you have ties with Russia.
I do.
Dude, you commie.
You're
I mean, not ties, not in a good way.
Also, by the way, like they're like, you know, we don't really get too political around here, so just take it easy.
Yeah,
Speak
yeah.
from the heart. But who are you voting for? We want to know.
Come on.
We have people in your home checking your computers right now.
Yeah, once
Check
this drops,
his emails.
Once this drops, man, you're out there.
Hey,
It's done.
y'all made sure my girlfriend was working on everything, so you guys can just break into my house, look
She's
at
in
all
on
my
it.
stuff.
We've been following you for months.
Yeah. So
And you're doing a great job.
And we're doing a great job. Let me talk to you. Tough Knuckle Tommy?
Is this Tough Knuckle Construction?
Johnny Hamcheck. Check it out, folks. If you have not heard of Johnny
Check
Hamcheck,
it
look
out.
it up. Do yourself a favor.
I've not heard of Johnny Hamcheck.
I send you Johnny Hamcheck stuff all
Oh, okay, that Johnny Hamcheck.
the time. Yeah, but not Aldo.
Not Aldo.
It's
Are you
this
thinking
guy.
of Aldo?
No. Aldo's fire.
Aldo swag,
Hey,
different than Johnny Hamcheck.
I think is this guy Balboni?
Dude,
Balboni?
you running this shit?
It's got that wiry shit up top.
Yeah.
About 4'1".
Dude, you gotta watch this. He goes on to like construction sites and he like insults people to their face after he convinces them that he's here to provide the 6.5 foot chains. And they're like, no, we don't need no chains. He goes, yeah, I've been hauling around these 6.5 foot chains for a week.
I have seen this guy.
It's like,
I've seen
this
this
is
guy.
Balboni. You work for Balboni.
Then at the very end, he goes, "Wait, is this Tough Knuckle Construction?" And they go, "No, this is
And he's like on the phone with their supervisor and he's like, oh man, I got the wrong guys.
He gets in so deep with like a company.
The best one was
boss.
the best one. He got some guy's phone and he goes, hey, you got an extra monster in there? And the guy goes,
Red Bull.
He goes, I mean, yeah. He takes a Red Bull out of the case and gives it to him, and he's like,
He just opens it right in front.
yeah, he opens it right in front of him. He's talking to his boss. He goes, yeah, I caught him up at the 7-Eleven getting energy drinks again with the guys.
And the dude goes, "Oh, dude."
And he's like, yeah, anyways. And then he realizes it's the wrong place, and he's like, oh, dude, here's your Red Bull. And he already like drank out of it. The dude's like, just keep it, man. And the guy just walks away. He's like, what just happened, bro? Like,
Though that's one of the good things the internet's done. You know,
I mean,
videos like that.
it's
like,
just brain rot.
it's pretty harmless.
It's
you
brain
know?
rot. It's,
No, that's good stuff, dude.
It's
That's
great
good
stuff. Man, is it though? McDonald's sounds good at
There's
like
worse.
1:30, but you know,
At 1:30 a.m. or p.m.
Dude, ham
doesn't
check.
matter.
Let's get something straight. Ham check is Chick-fil-A, and you know,
No, ham check has to be something classy, something tasty,
That is
all
classy.
natural ingredients. No,
It's Chick-fil-A. He don't work on Sundays.
You don't work on Sundays.
it is. Yeah, that is.
I guess I did a really bad intro for Hunter here. I said his name. I didn't say anything
Oh, dude.
about him.
We're
and then we shouted out ham check.
Like Hunter's in like 30 bands.
dude. Hunter,
I think
tell
I'm
us
only in like 2 now.
us
Wow.
about yourself,
Tell
please.
us your tale. Where can
Yeah.
we find you on social media?
Do you?
I don't even remember my social ads, dude.
It's at Hunter. At Hunter.
I think
the
my
Adam?
Instagram is like at your boy 300.
yeah.
That's exactly.
But no, I'm Hunter. I've been playing music for a long time. I've actually the first time I met Adam and Ryan was in my my last band, probably 2019,
dude.
Yeah.
or either it was right before the It might have been like
Yeah,
January or
it
February,
was,
right
wasn't
before
it?
the pandemic.
Was that Caught in the Crypt?
Yeah, it was Caught in the Crypt.
Hell yeah.
With when they were with the Zealots, we booked that
Great
show,
show.
like 10 days, 10 days out.
I
I
almost
don't even
sold
know.
out. It was sick.
I don't even know what happened. Why that was so last minute, but it worked out great.
No, I got a random message from the owner. Was like, "Hey, I need someone to play with this band, please." And I said, "Okay." And
We were mates since
Yeah.
then, eh?
Yeah.
Mate since then, eh?
Good mates.
What bands are you in now?
Love is Blind is, I mean, technically we're not really sure what's going on with that right now. But I play guitar for Eugene Levy, and then I do a lot of bass and some touring stuff with another localish guy, Brandon Gibbs. And I go
No
all
relation
over
to
the
me.
place with
Very
him.
cool.
No
Not
relation
relation.
to me.
Yeah, no relation to Joe.
Yeah,
Dude,
no relation
How
to me.
wild is that?
It's weird. Why? How are their names?
It's not that common of a name. Gibbs.
You know?
How many of y'all are there?
How is Hunter not related to Devonte Adams? You know, like just
Well,
throw an
he
S
has
on
no
there.
S.
We'll just throw an S on there.
No S, bro.
Adam.
Do you get that a lot? Is an S common for you?
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, either that or people will just call me Adam.
Oh, really?
They'll either just call me Adam, or they'll say Adams. So my boss's last name is Adams. So when they're like, "Oh, what's your name?" Unless they actually know my parents or something, or Bob, But they'll be like, "Oh, what's your name? Oh, what's your last name? Adam. Oh, you must be related. You look like the boss's kids that I have."
You're the
Like,
boss's kid.
like, no,
fucking nepo baby.
I have no relations with that man. You know? I just work here.
Why are we yelling?
Yeah, did you guys get called your last name a lot growing up? Because I got called Gibbs so fucking much. Like in Gibbs,
That's a good one. That's a
Gibbs
good
is
one,
a
But
dude.
it doesn't flow.
just
Like,
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Hey, Gibbs.
I got hey Gibbs, come over here. Hey Gibby.
Hey, Gibbs.
I still got like band friends that still call me Gibbs.
Hey,
Like-
Gibbs. You're
like
going to
whenever
want
I
to see this.
What about G Rib?
G Rib.
G-Ib.
You guys remember Jibs? He did the Chain Hang Low song. I was like, damn, that guy like stole my rap name.
Dude.
Damn.
Was it with a Z?
No, I don't.
You-
I could just be the one of the Z.
You could do the Z.
I'll be Jibs too.
I got called my last name in school a lot, but it was always because like Adam, I was always like the first kid.
Oh,
So a
shit.
lot of substitutes and stuff. They just be like, "Well, they got his name back. Where's Adam?" And then, then the
Hunter.
person behind me, they'd be like, "Oh, Kaylee, are you here?" And so I got called my last name. And then they realized,
Damn.
"Oh, that's I'm like, it's
Dude,
Hunter."
your actual name is Adam Hunter, bro.
Adam
that
Hunter.
fits you better.
I know a guy named Adam Hunter. It's crazy.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, we're like backwards buddies.
He's your brother.
Yeah,
They
you're
switched your
related now.
names. They didn't want you guys to find out.
I love how you're like
Damn.
sideways. In
That's why we came
Yeah.
here today.
Yeah, we have test results, man.
My long lost brothers here.
Yeah, come on out, come
Bring
on
him
out,
in.
Adam.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
I can't wait till we have like fake guests come out, or I want to have I want to bring somebody in
Little
randomly.
pop-
I know what I want to come in.
Who?
I want the dancing
The
lobsters.
dancing lobsters. It's got to be the dancing lobsters.
We need a
Let's do
dancing
it.
lobsters. We got to keep it alive, dude.
Wait,
Somebody called Amanda Bynes.
we might be able to get Amanda Bynes at this point. Nobody wants to go there.
No, dude, let's get her on here. Dude.
I was thinking about it. I was like, do I even want her down here?
Yeah, you're like, how many? Can we make jokes at this point?
Actually,
about her?
no.
Is that
That would honestly, that is such the opposite of what I said. I retract my previous statement. Amanda Bynes would be an amazing person to just talk to.
So what do
Yeah.
you know about the dark side of Nickelodeon?
Yeah, we get her on and we're like,
So tell us about Dan Schneider.
yeah. How was he? What was he like?
Was that Nickelodeon or was she Disney?
She's Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
man.
she was on the Amanda
Nickelodeon.
show,
Amanda show.
and she was all that as well before.
There was-
I think.
There was some weird
Yeah.
stuff going on, eh?
Yeah.
And I even knew that when I was a kid. I swear, sometimes I'd see like Ren and Stimpy or like Ed, Ed and Eddie, and there'd be like one weird thing where I'd go, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
I don't know what the fuck was with like people making animated shit back then, where they always would try to sneak weird adult shit into everything.
It's
Dude, Johnny
it's-
Bravo.
as an
Johnny
dude,
Bravo.
as an
Or, like,
adult now, if I was making a children's anything, book, cartoon, animation, I would never do that.
No,
I'd have to, and if I knew somebody was, I'd be like, dude,
like that's fucking weird.
I'd be like,
Stop.
no.
Why are you tricking kids into seeing titties? Like we don't need to do that.
Like imagine like sneaking sex jokes into like Bluey.
Right?
Like, that'd be,
oh, that's
like,
like they
yeah.
like they did it in Rugrats. Like that's
Yeah.
like the same fucking thing.
Rugrats. What's Bluey?
Dude, Rugrats.
Bluey's the new
dog.
kids. Is a new kids show, bro.
Okay.
He's like the meta
Okay.
kids show meta.
Dude, Blue's Clues is the meta.
What happened to Peppa Pig?
What happened to Peppa Pig? What happened-
Paw Patrol.
the Blues Clues guy. There was a point where he was like trying to hook up with one of my friends, Steve.
Steve?
No.
Wait, the OG Steve?
No, he wasn't.
Can we get him?
Why have I never heard this?
Can we get Steve? You're one.
If we can't get Steve, we'll get your friend.
Oh yeah. I'm
Dude,
sure she'd be. She'd
That'd
love
actually
to do
be
that.
that'd be pretty
get
cool
some
too.
dirt on him and be like, you have to come on here.
That's
Yeah.
just, honestly, I would not be a part of it.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to sully
I
his
don't
name.
want any of those Blues Clues coming to light, dude. Just leave him.
You don't even. All you got to do is trap him. You got to find where he lives and just lead a trail of blue paw prints all the way here.
Dude, he's
Across
died.
the country.
He's publicly been announced dead like 3 times. Like, why, dude?
And then he has to come and pop up, make a TikTok, and just be like, "Hey,
Hey,
I'm
I'm not-
proud of you. I'm alive."
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it true?
the last time it's just like follow the clues. You go to the next clue. It's like another. It's like that iRobot. That Detective Spooner is the right question.
Yeah.
It's interactive, but it won't give it to you.
Damn.
You gotta ask the right questions.
Dude,
Hey, well,
should
rest
we-
in peace, Steve, man.
Yeah,
Is he
man.
dead now?
Rest in
No,
power.
but like, it sounds like he's born again a bit. You know.
Yeah, he's one of those ones that I've stopped believing it, but like every time that I see one about Axl Rose, I'm like, really? Finally,
it was his time. It was his time.
Dude, they're still playing.
Who posts those and why? Is it just engagement farming?
Dude, I swear nobody is real on the internet, man.
You know what I
Guys,
love though?
We need to kill somebody right now. I don't mean. I mean, like we need to start a rumor that somebody's dead. Who's it gonna be?
I see.
Like Matthew Broderick. That's a good one.
Dude,
No.
leave him alone. Godzilla was
No.
great.
no, John Cryer.
Vince Vaughn.
Cable guy.
Vince Vaughn.
Dude, you know those
Yeah,
videos where
it's
they're like,
time. It's Vince's time.
So we're gonna clip this out.
Actually,
we gotta come
no.
up with
No.
He done crashed his last wedding,
he
dude.
crashed this last.
Dude, nice.
dude, yeah.
Nice.
If we had
dude.
T-shirts, that would be it.
He crashed his last wedding.
Did we talk about Brawl and Cell Block 99?
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say.
we did. We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did at the very first episode. I think we talked about it.
Let's talk about it again.
No. Now we know. I hope you did your homework and looked up Cell Block 99.
I've scrolled past it like 3 times, actually almost watching it recently. So.
Dude, I just dip it in there. Just give it 20 minutes,
Dip your
dude.
toes
Get a
in
little
there.
cell block 99.
It is. It's time.
It's time.
It's a-
We'll announce him dead
It's
by
a
the end
whole
of the
new
show.
Vaughn.
Is
A
it
Vaughn you've
is
never
it better
seen.
than Wedding Crashers though?
First of all,
no.
I've seen Wedding Crashers. Like there was a time of life where that was the only DVD I had on hand. So when I went to bed, I just popped that sucker in. I've woken up to the play main menu screen of Wedding, and then I just press play again and go back to bed. There,
I hated those play screens.
Bro,
so
Why were they always so
goddamn
much
much.
louder
that's
than
a
the
thing
movie?
of the
Why?
past. That's a thing of the past, bro.
We would fall asleep here at the studio, like I don't know how many times. Lord of the Rings. that power up screen is so loud.
Reservoir
and it's
Dogs.
Dude, that one.
I have
You're just like,
memories.
You're just
I have memories as a kid, like sleeping at somebody's house and then waking up to like Grease. They would watch Grease at night, and the menu just fucking playing over and over again, and me being like wide awake, not knowing how the fuck to turn it off.
Dude.
I can't find the remote. Everybody's fucking sleeping,
Yeah,
and I'm
you're
just like, it's the same song drilling into your head, fucking over and over again.
You go look around and you're like,
I turn it off. How do I turn it off?
And you don't want to turn it off either because you like that comfort of sound.
I need
You're getting annoyed.
something.
You use the remote and you're like trying to use the light from the TV. To, like,
Yeah.
I want to say I was like a freshman, but every 8th grade or a freshman every night for a year, and I made sure I did it. I fell asleep watching Night at the Roxbury.
What?
Like
Dear Lord.
that
Why'd you do
menu
that to
song.
yourself?
I mean,
Yo,
to this day, like 3 or 4 times a year, it'll be stuck in my head for like 2 days straight. It's just a little like
Oh, no.
90s club beat, and I'm just like, oh
It's
god,
like-
there it is
Damn.
again.
Start going
It's like
this.
Dexter's Laboratory when he falls asleep to the French. He goes, "Amulette for the match, amulette for the match, amulette for the match." Like that's
say
all he
like-
can say.
You say laboratory like he says it.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Get-
Didi, out of my laboratory.
Dude,
I forgot about that
Damn.
show.
Dude, remember the episode
I'm
where
getting
they?
Dexter tatted, dude.
Oh, dude, no, dude. You know what I'm getting is that Mega Man Transformer robot they made,
Oh,
remember that episode?
yeah.
and it's like the whole family, like
Oh man.
campers and RVs start forming this big.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy about you guys?
Mm.
You don't remember what we said the first episode, but you remember every single fucking cartoon you watched like 15 years ago.
It's called core memories, bro. Dude, they're just locked in.
I'm the same way though. I don't have any memories of shit, but like
I can't-
There's all the time where like we'll like bring something up we've already talked about,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, but then the second we bring up like fucking
Ren and
Johnny
Stimpy.
Bravo, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you know that
Yeah.
episode where Johnny Bravo killed that gorilla.
Have we been heavy on the cartoon talk, dude?
we do a little cartoon talk.
Man.
We're cool
Kinda-
though.
we're
I like
kinda-
it.
We're
Don't get me
dancing with the
wrong.
tunes,
We're a
man.
little Looney Toony.
We're little
Couple Looney
90s kids,
Toonies.
you know.
The
Dude.
episode I was listening to on the way here, you guys were talking about Jimmy Neutron. So
Were we really?
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'll do it.
I know what we were
fucking
talking
doing the
about, but I
candy.
won't bring it up again.
No, bring it
was
up
it?
all you want. I just think it's really fun.
No. I wasn't even saying it like that. I was just saying.
Yeah,
like,
well, let's fucking air it out here, man. Let's
redundancy,
air it
dude.
out.
Okay, so
Spit it out.
it was definitely the movie when they made those cool vehicles out of the.
We're the kids of America.
Oh,
They
what
made
a
the
banger.
roller coaster was just through space, like
what movie was this?
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron movie?
Neutron? Yeah, I don't
Rain
think I ever
Blast.
saw that one.
Dude.
What was that Zorg dude or whatever?
Oh, Zorg.
From like
Oh, no,
Toy Story?
no.
Wait, yeah, that's Toy Story. That's where my brain went. It's Toy
Oh.
Story. I know you're talking about.
He's like
though.
the same looking dude, but
Yeah.
he's in this thing.
Dude, get your villains right, dude.
Yeah, dude, come on, bro.
Bro, I think it was an Easter egg.
Well, you think they?
I think it was a crossover.
Ah.
Did we
do
cross
that,
over?
They do that all the time.
They do that with like the.
do
You
that
know
all
the
the
thing they
time.
do in Hollywood, the crossovers.
No, specifically Disney and like Pixar and all that. You know, dude.
Well, yeah, I don't know if Disney did a
Marvel.
crossover with Jimmy Neutron.
Marvel versus. Oh, was that Nickelodeon?
Dude, Jimmy Neutron and
Wait, what was
Timmy
Jimmy Neutron
Turner.
on?
I think it was Nickelodeon.
Timmy Turner and Jimmy
Shucks.
Neutron crossover.
Wait,
Remember
Jimmy.
that?
Yeah, it was
That
Nickelodeon.
was a
Had to
thing.
be.
I remember that one.
But like the animation wasn't.
Dude, remember the
Dude.
movie Snow Day?
Dude, like that was like one of my favorite movies.
Oh, no
Listen
way.
to the wind.
I loved that movie.
Dude, when we were
We-
kids, we
nobody
watched
knows
it
what that
every
is.
snow day.
I watched it a lot of Snow Days, dude. That was a fucking
Oh man! Oh
Banger.
man! Oh man!
Dude, Snowplow Man.
dude. Yeah, he was
Dude.
fucking prick.
I'm getting
Who
him
is that
tatted,
guy?
dude.
Getting him
I'm
tatted.
getting
so
him
funny.
tatted. Snowplow Man.
You know another movie I watched like a lot like that when I was a kid is
keep
Max
saying 'em.
Keeble's Big Move. You ever
Oh,
watch that?
dude, I
Yeah.
did.
Max Keeble. So I stuck in my head, bro.
Remember his?
Keeble.
He's like my pom pom. He had like that.
Yeah, it's like
Blackberry.
Wasn't the kid that played Mac? Wasn't that the one that was in like Home Alone 3 or whatever? Wasn't he one of the
I think so.
Dude, no way.
third or the fourth one? It was the
Really?
same.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm like 95%
Dude,
sure
I
you're
really,
right.
I really enjoyed the third
That's
one.
the only one.
They were
that's
just like,
good.
give us the remote control vehicle.
His
Dude,
parents didn't
that's
even go anywhere. They just like went to work and he had the chicken pox. Like,
Like,
Wait, they
dude,
went out of town in that one.
no, his mom and dad were just like at work and he had the chicken pox. And then some people tried to raid his
Any
shit.
neighbor would have been like mowing their lawn and been like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, like what's going on over there?
Dude, Russia
What are they
just
doing?
smuggling a chip in a RC car gets swapped at the. I mean, that is
Dude, that's
that is
some good
cinema,
stuff.
dude.
That is cinema.
It is.
I
Doesn't get
love
better than
I
that.
love 90s, early 2000s movies like that. I also
Mhm.
am a fan of film noir.
fuck is that?
Oh yeah,
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. What are you saying?
It's like the
Noir?
black and white stuff.
There's stuff that I click on a lot on Netflix, and it's labeled that sometimes underneath.
Oh, the NOIR. I've seen the word a million times. Can
Noir.
I say it?
You're
Noir.
so into cinema.
Noir.
Dude, I'm sophisticated. I watch film. My favorite genre of cinema is film noir.
Whoa.
And I also enjoy a good macaroon.
What's your favorite French film
Mm.
before the 1940s?
Dude, that was good. Bravo, dude. I tip my
yes.
hat.
What is it though?
Tip my hat.
Yeah. So what is it?
Yeah, what's your favorite French film?
Actually, my taste is far too sophisticated for pre-1950s.
Oh,
I only know that one French movie with like Anne Hathaway or whatever in it. That won a bunch of shit.
what is that one?
The
one is that?
Isn't that not French?
Uh,
La Miserable.
La
Amulet.
Miserables?
are you talking about Batman Rises?
That's a good movie.
That was a good. That was my
fromage.
favorite French film.
Amulet fromage. Amulet fromage.
Damn.
Dude, okay, so I think I may have heard this come up on a podcast I listened to before, but I ran into it at the local gas station the other day, and it's when I texted you. It was like reminding,
Oh yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah.
Just typing it and sending it helps.
yeah. You got my idea back too.
Dude, line them up, knock them down. Let's go. But yeah, okay, so double doors. Walking into a gas station, there's the entry doors, and then there's the secondary entry doors.
Yeah.
And like somebody like holds a door open for you the first time,
Yeah.
and you know the second one's coming up,
Yes.
and you're like, thanks
Right.
on the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one,
The second one's the fucking worst.
it's like, thanks again.
Do you
and
say
then he doesn't
anything?
even acknowledge you sometimes, or they don't even acknowledge you. And one time, like I hold the door open for people too, and they get like real squirrely at that second door because they don't
Yeah.
know. They're like, should I bail and take this side door? My car's over there. You know, I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
And I'm like, dang, I know they're thinking that right now. We lock eyes, and I'm like, I don't know what I should do. And then sometimes they get a little held up because they're with somebody and
Yeah.
they're still checking out. So they're stuck in the. And then I'm like, I hold the door. I'm like, you know.
Dude, there's nothing worse than holding the door and nobody's there.
Dude, you know, actually, there is something worse.
You're like,
You
I
just
had
triggered something. I remember I held the door for this person one time. It was a lady. And, like, I hold the door for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just do it because it's nice.
How
You held
And
the door
I
for me
like
on
it
the
when
way
people
in.
do
Thanks,
it.
Thank God
Did I?
chivalry isn't dead.
Dude.
Thanks, man.
Well, it's like, dude, it's just like, it's not even like I want it back necessarily. I'm just like, I just do it out of,
We're Midwest boys.
I do it out of habit. It's not like, and this person was like, you don't have to hold the door open for me. And I was like,
Oh.
I know I don't. I still do it.
Did you,
Yeah, what the
did you
fuck?
slam it in their face?
I was like, whatever. I was like, haha. I was like,
You know what I thought you were going with it? I thought you were going to say, I held this door over this girl, and then she looked at me immediately and said, I have a boyfriend.
You just
I
go,
mean, it's never happened to me, so I'm not going to act like it frustrates me in a hypothetical sense and borrow trouble. But my real scenario that did happen, I was like, whatever, it's silly.
You guys got gas stations up this way that have like the self checkout thing?
Not yet.
You know, there's one the Circle K in downtown Burlington does.
Shout out
And
to that Circle K.
It's the most useless thing because like there's always people that are like wanting like cigarettes or alcohol, and obviously the self checkout, they still have to come over and check your ID.
Oh yeah.
It's like you just set everything on it, and then it'll scan it, and then you bag it yourself, and then it's always a bunch of like middle-aged people who are scared of technology.
No.
I hate all.
But then like it also can't like ring up a Polar Pop. That can only be done at the other one.
Dude,
and that's
we
the time there's not even a real person there.
We don't need those in gas stations. We
Dude,
don't.
it's so all it's done is make it take twice as long, and it's so bad.
Oh my God.
So what do I do about the doors?
The doors.
They need
the doors.
they need a robot for that too.
I really don't know what to do about these
When
doors.
somebody holds
guys.
it for me, I say appreciate it to the first one, and I've taken a stand recently, and I will not say another thing in the second one.
Wait, why don't they have automatic doors?
Dude, you know what I like is when you hold it open and you see the little jog up.
Mm.
And you
Oh,
just stand there and
God.
look at them like they're just. You just look down on them and go, yeah, run.
Pretty sure that's not an original like thing being said by me because everybody's gone through it, but it is one of those things that happens often that you're like, still don't know what to do with this scenario here.
I also, when somebody holds it open for me and they're just a little bit too far away from me, I fucking hate that shit too. I'm like, well,
Dude.
I have to hurry up now, or else you're waiting here
There's
for.
a
Dip out.
there's a
Yeah.
there's a
Dip out
difference
it.
if you go to like bigger cities and stuff. Like
Oh,
I feel like
100%.
it's less of a thing. Like people don't even look at you on the sidewalk. Like you know where I'm at. Like we, wave at each other, kind of. Not like everywhere, but like
Right.
if you go out in like some of the country roads, everybody's.
Oh yeah. That's where I grew up. Everybody,
Yeah.
farmer wave.
Yeah, dude, on the wheel, 2 fingers.
Oh yeah, 2 fingers off the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, when you pull up at the stop sign at the same time, he waves you past.
Yeah. No, you go, and then they go.
Oh, I fucking hate
And
that
then I
too.
go, and then I go, no, you go, and then they pause, and then I'm like, okay,
and then when
they
both
go,
are going, they oh, dude, I hate the Midwest for that.
You both just pull out 2 guns.
I've started just taking the right away. Like I'm just gonna take it.
I mean, there are
I'm done
rules
doing this.
there's rules to follow. There's rules for this, people.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we
Well, when
know
you both hit it at the same time, what do you do?
right of way.
But like, what if you're both going straight?
The person,
you
the
shouldn't-
person to the right,
Hey, just
But-
pedal to the metal. Pedal on the floor.
clockwise.
I mean, like if are you talking about like if one guy's coming this way and you're going that way, and if you're both going straight, you could both go.
Oh,
no,
then you
one
can-
guy. Like, I'm talking perpendicular. Like we got 2 guys
So
going
your
straight
left,
across.
your left finger
He
would
goes.
halt, and your
This
guy on
guy
your right.
goes.
This guy goes first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because he on the right.
Hey, I could be wrong.
you Georgia
think that's
boys.
right.
You
I think
Georgia
that's
boys.
right.
Learn
Yo, wait till-
different.
Dude,
Wait till he
I
learns
did-
about a roundabout.
Dude. I didn't even get my license in Georgia, dude. I had to cheat
No?
the system because like I was down in Georgia and I got 16 or maybe it was 17. I was 17, still didn't have my license. And for some reason there was like this big long course that you had to do down there that I was like, it's called like Joshua's Law or something. You had to log
Mhm.
all these hours.
What?
And I was like, nah. And then I just went home and used like a relative's address because I already had my permit and stuff in Iowa.
Damn.
And then I convinced my mom to let me drive to the school. I was like, if you live within a couple miles of the school and you just have your permit, you can drive to school. But, oh, no, I didn't even have my permit. I was like, if you live within a couple of miles of the school, you don't even need a permit. You can just drive.
she believed that?
Yeah, I
Damn,
was like,
got
I
her.
live so close. They just want kids to make it. I must have done some really good convincing because I don't remember.
Hey, dude, remember that
Oh,
day
no.
that you were...
And I almost hit somebody.
Remember that day you were in the parking lot, like, backing up real fast? You hit a pole.
Bro, this is like peak embarrassing moment in my life, bro. I had my mom's minivan for some reason, and like I wasn't allowed to drive it. I had my license at this point, but like I shouldn't have been driving it. It was against the rules. And I'm like trying to show off. I'm like backing up really fast, like backing out of my parking spot, and then I realized the back sliding door from me throwing my book bag in is open. So as I'm going in reverse, I'm like, I'll just close this real quick.
Oh no.
So I go to grab it, and I gotta like press the button and like slam it, and I go to do that, and I just go, and I come out, and I go, no, because like I don't think I think my dad didn't know I was taking it. My mom was like, "You can take it, but be careful," or something like that. And I was like, "No way!" I just slammed into this light pole, dude, and I hit hard, like, and I was like, "Oh." And I get out and I start having like a full panic meltdown, dude. I'm like, no. And I'm like freaking out, like walking around. And then I look over to my left and the whole football team is standing right there, like dying laughing, bro. And I was like, I was so embarrassed. I just went, I had been spotted naked and, naked and afraid, dude.
But you were naked? I'm just
You think any of those guys are on a podcast right now being like, hey, remember that kid?
Dude, yeah.
Dude.
They've definitely talked
bet,
about
dude.
it. But yeah,
Easily.
my buddy came over and he was like, dude, are you okay? I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I'm freaking out. I'm going to be in so much trouble. And he was like, dude, just pull away real quick because I hadn't even backed off the pole yet. He goes, park into a spot so none of the like school cops come over here or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, all right. So I pull in the spot, and when I pulled away, the bumper was like plastic, so it was crunched in. And when I pulled away, it uncrunched, and there was hardly anything there.
No.
Just by the like hair on my chinny chin at the non-existent
Holy
time.
shit.
I was like, bro. And then I went and picked Adam up from middle school, and I was just like, I was like watching ever so closely on every little detail.
Damn.
Dude, my locker, I think my junior year, maybe it was my sophomore year. But I just remember that it had a really good window view of like the school parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
So like I'd love getting there early so I could just sit there and watch the parking lot on days where it was icy.
Oh, no.
I mean, you never have a clean morning of some
Never.
16-year-old not hitting another like a
gosh.
teacher's car or something. It was
Every time.
phenomenal. There was one dude, I don't even think he was a student. I think it was like a 19 or 20-year-old dude that was picking up his younger sibling, managed to flip a minivan like
Oh my
20
gosh.
feet from the stop sign to leave the school parking lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like completely.
How do you do that?
completely rolled the minivan over?
Dude, that's nuts.
It was
Respect.
And if you saw the parking lot, you'd be even more confused on how we managed to do it because it's.
Dude, we don't know how gravity works. It's just
that
a
scene
theory.
from Ace Ventura when he goes,
Gravity's a theory.
I work with the guy that 100% thinks the Earth's flat, space isn't real. We've never been to the moon, and gravity doesn't exist. I'm
Well,
not even kidding.
you're sitting right next to one right now,
Dude,
too.
oh,
I mean,
don't
this-
you put that evil on me. There's some wild stuff you just said.
But the guy I work with, he was also an ex-pro fighter, so he's been hit in the head a lot.
Oh, okay,
So, I
yeah.
mean, like,
Dude,
okay.
He's
But
got
also-
an excuse.
But it was one of those things where, like, we always joke, and I'm like, dude, gravity's the reason that the last time he fought, he didn't float into space after that hit he took, because gravity's what brought him down, brother. And-
dang.
man.
Wow, you really stuck it to him, dude.
wow.
He's
Yeah,
just
he
like,
should have seen that other guy.
dude, you guys got him, dude.
Got him with science.
Dude, heck yeah, dude. Science always wins.
Yeah, he used to be a door
Science
guy.
always wins. Dude, science always wins.
Except for a few years ago.
Yo,
Wait, those are the before times. We don't talk about the before times.
Bleep that out.
fucking, I love Bill Nye. That's my favorite Christmas memory because I
Bill
wake
Nye's
up
sick.
so early that even the Christmas story didn't start yet. But Bill Nye was on at 3:30 in the morning.
Another guy that died falsely.
Really?
That's the rumor we should bring. Bill Nye.
Bill Nye?
Rest in peace, Bill Nye.
It had already happened.
Bill Nye's dead.
Yeah. He was dead a
Is
long
he,
time
uh,
ago, everybody.
Is
I
he a
miss
part of
Bill-
the?
They
I feel bad. I feel
They-
like I'm spreading misinfo.
what they did was they cloned him.
They cloned. Yeah. Bill Nye was cloned.
Bill Nye saves the world, all AI.
I think you actually
Damn.
can get your dog cloned though.
Yeah. Well,
There
it's
it's some
the same DNA.
yeah, it's like some sort of like it's not exactly them.
Can't you like choose? You're like you can choose it if it has blue eyes or if it's like.
Like babies or dogs.
Like,
Dude,
can't you do that? To
I think
You
they're
can do it to babies.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think
Yeah.
they're doing it to babies
Dude.
now. So they
Yeah.
can do it to dogs.
We have designer babies now.
Doing it to dogs was so early 2000s.
Yeah, we can do. Dude, we can make.
People are
We can
doing
give a dog an
babies.
extra leg now. We can. They got 5 legs. They can run a little faster. Like.
Bro, did you oh my gosh, that reminds me of dude, that article I sent you a while ago. Or did we already talk about that one with the prison?
the mental.
Or did
prison.
you
No,
send
we
that to
haven't-
me?
We haven't
haven't
talked about
talked-
that.
You sent that to me, didn't you?
I think you sent it to me, and I don't remember. It
Mm.
doesn't either way. But yes, they're like trying to it's like hook up to your brain and put
Dude.
memories in.
It's literally Total Recall type.
It's
stuff.
like it's like so you can go to prison for 30 years in 1 minute.
Yeah,
type
like
shit.
why go to prison for? Why serve a life sentence? We can just upload the memories.
Dude,
Yeah.
Isn't it
sounds
supposed
so
to teach
bad.
you something if you forgot all the lessons you learned? You're like, at that
No,
point,
they stick with you. They're
Yeah.
like it's like
They're-
trauma and things like like I don't know who makes the code
You
or
just
whatever.
wake up
but
suicidal. You're just
Yeah, you're like, well-
oh my god.
that's the thing. They're like literally uploading like bad stuff, like you in the prison shower. You
Right.
know, like
Yeah, what do they decide happens to
like
you in
yeah,
those
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Who's coding this?
Who's the writer?
I know,
Who's
like-
writing this story of what's happening in your brain?
And like, dude, to realize that, like, what happened to me? It's like, no, you didn't really go through that stuff, but we just were teaching you a lesson. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But like you did go through it. Like if you're,
I know.
if it's in your brain, then you did.
But he has to like come to grips, like, what? Like,
But-
yeah, it's only been 5 minutes.
There were good things that it could do, though, right? Like we could use this to like remove memories or change people's memories of like certain things they're afraid of or like bad experiences.
I don't know about. There's so many. There's obviously red tape all over.
Should we
the
be
thing.
should we be freaking with all that?
Well, not
no, that's
not,
all, I don't think we should.
Not until like, dude, you know
Should we
the
be
first
freaking?
ones are always like the ones that like, oh, we didn't realize that this was a problem. You know, it's like let's get a little further on like animals or something.
Not
Dude, that was so dumb. If I
you've
just
got
said
me. You've got me.
that was the dumbest thing. Let's get it a little further with animals or something. I mean, I can headphone. I can hear my dumb voice.
Imagine doing it to a dog though. Like if they're about to get adopted or something by this family, you give them like years of fake memories with this family.
They just love them automatically.
So like yeah, they go home and they're like, I missed you, dude.
What about the old-fashioned way of going to
Man.
Teskey's, getting a puppy, and planting those memories by actually just living with it?
Nah, there's
happened to
faster ways
that?
to do this. There's faster ways.
We want the dog's soul to be 50, but we want a
Yeah,
puppy.
let's implant.
You want an old soul puppy.
Potty train that dog so fast.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Potty train him.
Potty training, that'd be great.
That would be great.
I'm sold.
Could you give
Okay, here's the thing though. I know this is not a conspiracy podcast, right?
You keep saying that,
But listen,
but
should have been our name.
imagine
no.
imagine
I'm
they
just
do that with our fucking soldiers, and we make a bunch of super soldiers that know how to fucking shoot a goddamn gun.
Neo.
Wait, yeah.
Just Neo.
Yeah,
I know karate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you can put this in your brain, and now you know
Kung
karate.
Fu.
You
Dude, they're doing that
We're in
with
the Matrix.
robots, bro. They're gonna make. Why wouldn't they just make robots that could go out there and get cooked?
but then but actual whoa.
Because then people won't, you know.
Does that
and
mean
then-
they can?
But then they can just flip this way.
Does that mean they can just do that? They can just download like it's like the Matrix now.
I mean, it's just a matter of time though before we do have robots assisting our lives.
You know
every day.
Would you guys download a car?
What?
No, I don't think so. I never got into NFTs, bro.
No,
I never got into NFTs.
You guys didn't pick that one up.
Mm-mm.
There's like
Yeah,
the anti-piracy ads around the late '90s where they were like
What?
you would
Oh,
never download a car. Why would you download
Downloading music is death. And, like it had a rock riff behind it, like
Dude, but I definitely
downloading music is death. And it's just her like grabbing her bag on the way out of the room, like click, download all music. She's
And
like,
then there's
walking
always
around.
clips of like a live band playing that looks suspiciously like a mixture of Trapt and Nickelback. And
Oh,
Dude.
so that's speaking of Trapt.
oh yeah,
Trapt hates you.
yeah.
Oh God.
They're playing in Cedar Rapids on the 6th, and I was really hoping that Levy would get on it.
Oh,
I was gonna make us
no.
a backdrop.
Dude, you
that was
actu-
just his tweet to me, telling me to stop and get a real career.
Do it.
And like here we are again.
Didn't they like blocked you and like you?
I'm blocked again.
You're
yeah.
blocked. You're double
Yeah,
blocked.
I'm double blocked.
Dang,
Got
dude.
blocked on Facebook and Twitter. Now I'm blocked on Facebook
Just
and Twitter
dripping
again
in clout.
after they got taken off of them.
Yeah,
Dude.
I mean, one hit wonder band.
I've
like-
seen 2 people on my friends list get into like online beef with that guy.
Yeah.
I thought their page got hacked.
They did. Do you remember when they got
Happy
hacked?
shopping?
Yeah, they were happy shopping for like a month.
That's great.
Like they were posting Trapt
And
shit
that was-
as happy shopping.
And that was after Facebook let them make a fake because Facebook deleted their whole page.
Yes.
So like the
What?
last time when they got mad, I thought it because there was a Trapt page that was just a like totally fake one.
Yeah.
So I thought I tagged the fake one. I messed up.
Oh,
So the last one was on me, and even then I was just. But they have so much. They have so many people that are just willing to jump in.
Yeah.
Like that's such an odd hill to die upon, man.
The Trapt army.
Yeah,
We don't need the Trapt army.
Dude, they're headstrong, man. They'll take you on.
They are fucking headstrong.
Dude, if
they won't take their fans will, but they won't.
if Arby's knew it was good for them, they would have them on their new commercial.
Oh.
Why?
We've got the beef. And they
Oh,
just
dude, they're just
they
dude.
got beef with
Trap's been
everybody.
dishing out beef for the last few years. They know a thing or two about meat.
Have you seen how
Why are we
bad
pitching Arby's ads?
Also,
for
with our
Trapt?
new deep fried mac and
Try
cheese
that.
bites.
Shout out our sponsor, Trapt and Arby's.
Yeah, Trapt and Arby's. This episode brought to you by Trapt and Arby's.
Dude, honestly, I used to freak with the Arby's by my house, dude.
Arby's is one of those things.
Adam, you did too. Don't be shy. you
I was
did
gonna
too.
say the only time we did is if we were just massively hungover.
Just
No,
hungover eating Arby's.
I don't
But dude,
know.
the mozzie sticks, you get the double
The
beef
mac
sandwich.
and cheese,
Okay.
double beef and cheddar, large Powerade,
It was was that like the closest restaurant? to you
apple
that was
cherry
at?
Yeah, yeah.
turnover. Yeah,
So it's just a convenience.
down the street from my house, and it tasted
A lot of convenience, but
tasted so.
I have a friend that fucking just loves Arby's so goddamn much.
Is there any fast food that isn't just like complete utter garbage?
Some of the worst I had with the 5 a.m. tour that I thought Whataburger was so bad.
Dude,
Whataburger was so mad.
I hated it.
I did not. I was like, yeah, I'll do it, whatever. But like, no thanks.
dude,
It's
thank you.
fine.
I actually like In-N-Out. I know that's cliche, but
Okay, I didn't, but I stayed in Vegas recently, and it was the only place that was reasonably priced and like actually like decent, like well-made food.
it's not the worst.
So it was, and it was like,
I mean,
it was the
it's
same prices
terrible.
as like an In-N-Out anywhere else. So like
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of like when you go to Las Vegas, it's like everything is 8 times the price.
Like,
It's
you,
like-
you go to Panda Express at Six Flags and it's $20 for a
Fucking yeah.
rice. And,
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Can we talk about that?
You don't want me to talk about that.
Well, we'll just say this: knock it off, Panda Express.
Knock it off.
And the rest of you little, rascals out there upcharging because you can.
Scram.
Yes.
Yeah, bottles of
put-
water at a music festival.
And
That's
also-
crazy.
And also,
Oh.
the worst part is you're paying $20 for like garbage food that's probably just all like bad for you. You know what I mean?
Or
Where
fucking
else you
just
gonna get it?
microwaved. Like, yeah. I
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude.
hey, it's like that South Park. They're like, ooh, there's no other restaurants on site that have cheaper prices. Ooh, we can send somebody over between Tuesday and Thursday at 1 to 3 a.m.
Have you been to a fucking show like in Chicago recently?
Mm-mm. I'd like to though.
I went and saw
I'm playing
Say.
one soon.
Are you? Oh yeah, Aurora.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. And I think there's one that's like in downtownish area too.
Oh, that's
we got like
cool.
a 3-day run with Thomas. Yeah.
Damn.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that momentarily.
Yeah, we'll let you shout some things out at some point, maybe. And
Well,
we'll
this
give you a
is a
little clip.
Perfect segue. You tell your Chicago story and then you plug your shit.
Here's the thing: I saw Say Anything recently at the
Oh, yeah.
Aragon Ballroom.
dude,
Ballroom.
yeah.
Sick venue, but the fucking alcohol prices were so fucking crazy.
Dude,
Like
Always-
$17 for a beer.
what?
17
For like
bucks?
a PBR or something?
It's like where's
Yes.
that? Like, is it a tall boy at least?
It's
Like,
Dude,
I
that's
can't-
like
yeah, it was like a kind of tall boy, but like not the tall boy.
I was just
Yeah.
in Florida on
worse
the
than a
beach.
baseball game.
I was gonna say I was just in Florida on the beach and they're like pretty pricey and it wasn't even that much.
Well, you like
You
why?
could get like 3 drinks.
Are you kidding? Dude, remember that? What did we do?
Well, that shot of tequila was pricey, but that is expected.
yeah, true.
we got nicer tequila. I
Yeah,
think,
and,
so.
and that's fair. Like I'm fine with like that, but like a fucking, I'm not paying $70 for a fucking PBR because it's the only only thing I can get.
yeah.
And like they know you want to get drunk.
Dude.
They fucking know it.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why they've created. This,
I'm not seeing Say Anything sober. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not.
dude. I mean, yeah. At least get a buzz on. I mean, you take a few of those and just get a buzz.
Especially for PBR, because that's like hell. Like tomorrow night's cruise night where I work. It's $2 PBR.
Exactly.
Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that's insane, dude.
Yeah, I got a flask that's like
Oh yeah, there you go.
the shape of like, let's say like an M&M, a mini M&M's tube.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
And I just
That's a swig.
that's smart.
stick it up.
Right.
It's
Oh, you
a whole
keister
shooter
it?
fireball.
Keister it.
You keister it, dude?
Keister
Hey,
it.
you don't have to do that.
What how else do
It's
you
mini M&Ms. You think they're gonna be like, oh shit, this
It
guy,
just-
this
How
guy
else
got
do you
brought
do
M&Ms.
It just leaks. You're like, whoa, I'm really messed up right now.
Boof it.
It's like, I put it in the
No.
wrong way and I sneezed.
I don't actually do that, but it's not a bad idea.
If
I
you're
used
gonna-
I used to do the water bottle thing all the time where I would put
Hey, you
You
do
stuffed
Skull
a water
vodka.
bottle up there?
dude. Hey, Joe, you do that, dude.
an entire water bottle
hey,
in my ass. I'm at Warped Tour just in the porta potty fighting for my life.
Just like, you're like, oh crap, I dropped it. I gotta go down there.
Yeah, region. Oh,
You go down there and it's
God.
like way deeper than you think. It's that scene from Star Wars with the trash monster underneath. You're like,
This is a completely separate thing. Have you guys been to any like giant national parks? Like let's say like in like Washington
I
or
want to go to
Oregon.
Yellowstone.
We went to
Been to, like old like Smoky Mountains. That's pretty dope.
Okay, have you
Mount
guys been
Rushmore.
to like the
Yeah.
bathrooms like near the trailheads at these places?
Not recently.
they
Dude,
bad?
the one in
Unfortunately,
I went to in Washington recently. Like every single time you go into one, it is the foulest smelling place I've ever been in my life. Like fumes to the point where you're crying.
Ooh,
Like-
ammonia.
It is so goddamn bad. These hikers are shitting, bro. These hikers are shitting everywhere.
They're
Dude.
just loading up on protein shakes.
They
Yes!
just had berries and nuts.
Oh my god.
They
Prairie
ate
grass.
3 pounds of almonds on their hike, dude.
I'm holding my breath pissing, you know?
It's
Like
just all fiber, Joe. It's just fiber on fiber on
Yeah,
fiber, dude. What do you expect, dude?
oh god, sorry, that just brought me back. I'm going to Washington in a couple weeks too. I'm like
Ooh,
Fun.
very nice.
For what?
hiking.
Is
Ooh, so you're
Washington
gonna
one
go
of?
shit in those
Yeah, I'm gonna
bathrooms
go-
and do it?
I'm gonna go piss in a stinky bathroom,
Oh, dude,
see some bears.
take a video.
I'll take a video so you guys can. I'm gonna capture the smell and bring it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we need some,
The
supplemental footage.
Why don't we have smell phone calls yet? You know,
Mm.
Dude, they
Yeah.
do. They're
I've
just
thought
not
about
giving it
this,
to the
dude.
general public, bro.
Dude, you know how many middle schoolers would just be
Scratch and
Like, hey,
sniffs were in
bro.
the '90s. You telling me we can't call and sniff?
Dude,
I want 4D video, dude.
Colin Smith.
that's an idea. It's like FaceTime, but it's just for you to smell. Like you only FaceTime your buds when you're taking a shit, so they can smell it.
hey bro, you gotta smell that. Yeah. Dude, you guys ever had a friend that just like will send really vile things over Snapchat?
Sometimes there was this one guy that I got one time that he literally took a video of him like hovering over a toilet and taking a shit.
Yeah,
That was interesting.
my old roommate used to do
Ew.
that.
Nice.
He sent it to a group chat with like some of my like normie friends that are like not like fucking brain rot like I am, you know, like he was like sitting on the toilet and like it was like a video and I was like, what's that? Like it's like pink? Like what am I seeing? All of a sudden he was just his asshole.
I don't
Yeah.
know where we picked up on this, and I don't know if we ever actually played more than one round. But we had this game called Hide and Go Poop,
Wow.
and it was like when we were younger.
With who?
We picked up from it from a movie or somebody. It was like us and Brew and
What
Micah.
movie?
I don't know if we actually ever. I think we did this like
This is a
once.
core memory they don't share.
Yeah, it was like we did it once, and it was like, oh yeah, let's not do that. Like,
Y'all definitely made that up. That's not.
Was it like instead of like one person is the seeker trying, like one person goes and takes a shit and the other people have to go find
Let's
it?
go.
yeah, so like basically,
Which toilet did you shit in?
you would when you started taking a poop.
Dude, that's so stupid. You just diarrhea as you're running.
I slip.
Well, I wonder who shit. Just look at you.
No, dude.
This one smells like Micah.
You would take yeah. You would take a picture like of you on the toilet and send it to the thread, and then like people would have to try to figure out what bathroom you're in, and then like they would, when they figured it out, they would get like a handful of paper towels.
I thought you were gonna say a handful of poop.
They would just get a handful of it.
You
Just
could laugh in
smear it
the
on the
mic,
wall.
dude.
What?
I said you could laugh in the mic.
I
you don't
trailed
have
it
to-
away like a.
Dude. But dude, so Yeah, you'd take the paper towels and you'd put them under the sink and turn them into a wet wad, and then you'd have to like go up over the stall and slam dunk them with the wet wad of paper towels.
I'm not gonna lie, this game sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Hey,
Like imagine
It was in our like Jackass days
Oh,
where
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm Steve-O and this is the Nut Cruncher, and then like somebody hit you in the nuts and you go, it'd be like, that was awesome.
didn't you get shot up by like 10,000 paintballs? One
Yeah,
time?
I did the paintball run.
Oh.
Dude, it was a couple full autos in there too. It was frozen. It was wintertime. We had some frozen balls in there, and I got hit a lot. And
There's a video of it somewhere on
I could find it on the dark side of the moon, but
Zuckerberg's websites.
you know,
When I was in school, we had this fucking stupid ass game that they played in high school. It was a sandwich game, right?
sandwich.
So if you took a bite of your sandwich and put it down on your tray,
Mm.
it was active.
Yes, I love it already.
So somebody could walk up and punch your sandwich.
dude, I knew that was
They
coming.
would smash the fuck out of your sandwich.
It's raw.
It's
It's
raw.
active. They would slap. They would fucking punch this shit. It would explode. Ketchup everywhere. The only way you could protect it is if you
Ketchup.
put a napkin on top of
Oh,
it.
dude, that's
Or
great.
just never drop your sandwich. You
Or
eat it, eat
You just
like
I remember it happened to me one time, and I was so fucking mad. I'm like, what the fuck? I threw the sandwich at the guy. But yeah, that was a game that I didn't like. I didn't like that game. That was
dude,
not a good game.
There was games like that back in the day where they were just like, let's
Kids are
get
so
'em.
fucking dumb.
Remember we would like, as kids, you just go tabletop somebody and just slam them over.
Dude, you'd be like, yo, what's up? Come here. And then like they'd walk over and your buddy would get behind and be like, ugh. And they'd be like,
That's a fire game though, until you hit your head and die.
Have you seen those? I've seen it on like TikTok and stuff. That
Did it to your friend.
the senior assassin game that a lot of kids are playing.
No.
It's like with water guns, right? But like there's someone that starts the game and then you come and like they give you a target and then you have to get them with a water gun and then they're out of the game
I have
and then you
seen
get
that.
a new
I have
target.
seen that. I have seen it.
Like how has no one like actually gotten harmed?
Okay,
doing
I saw.
this
I
yet?
did
I don't get it.
I saw one where they like they saw the person in a drive-through line, and they walked up through the drive-through and put a water gun in their face from inside the like the coffee shop or whatever, and like squirt them in the face with it. At first, I was like, "How is nobody fucking dead?
yeah.
How is nobody getting
Like,
shot in the face?"
There
for
was
that?
one kid that literally snuck into his friend's house and waited like in a closet all night, and then his like at 6 a.m. thought it was his buddy getting up, and then just hopped out of a closet and shot his mom. And
Oh my god!
So then like the school had to be
With a
like,
squirt gun?
We're done with this game.
You're like, "Hey, this
And-
can't happen."
Yeah, with a squirt gun.
Dude, that's crazy.
But yeah, like,
Dude,
there's
put down the
like
guns.
cases of breaking and entering into people's houses just to get them.
See, I like the idea. Like, just take the gun out of the equation, replace it with like a cup of water. That's so much better.
we need more regulation on squirt guns.
Ban them.
Dude, we got issues in Burlington now because kids are going around doing drive-bys with Orbeez guns.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but like, and people like, there's a lot of people that are like really freaking out about it. I'm like, I get it. That's probably really dumb, but it's also like those are like $19.99 at Walmart, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's basically a glorified big version of a boba that's
What
shot
is
out
it?
of a gun.
It's a BB gun?
Like no, like the little like the water Orbeez, like
Yeah,
the gel
Orbeez,
shooter
bro.
things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like a gel blaster?
But yeah, there's,
almost
there's
bought
kids
one.
going around town just doing drive-bys on people taking walks and like mowing their yard. And
Oh, I
so
Damn.
someone's gonna pull out.
Oh yeah,
you know,
somebody's
like-
getting shot.
Just
Yeah.
back in my day, people did that with paintballs.
Oh,
I never did, but I had a buddy that got his house shot up.
Damn.
So
So
paintballs are
Paintballs.
yeah.
here's what happened to me. I'd be walking around town, and then this would happen to me a couple times. I'd be walking around Sterling, Illinois, and you know, in my girl jeans and my
Just asking
you know,
for it, dude.
yeah. Oh, I would get called. I would get called an F slur, and then water balloons thrown at me. So like that's fun.
Yeah, dude. I there was one time I was in Winona, dude. I was in Winona
Sorry I went through that.
with
No,
my
it's
buddy,
awesome.
and it was the same thing. I was wearing skinny jeans. We were just walking back. We were stopping at a buddy's house on our way to Minneapolis, and he was like, "Dude, I got football practice tomorrow. You guys go out without me." So like we went out, and we were just like we went into a bar, and everybody knew we weren't from there. And we walked in, and they all just like stared at us. We were like, and we were like, "Let's just go back." It's just Winona, and we're walking back, and someone was like, "Nice skinny jeans."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I was like, I said something smart alecky back, probably.
Yeah,
And then he goes, I'm going to kick your butt. And then like him and a bunch of bronies like started running from the top floor of this like frat house, and me and my buddy were just like,
So you said bronies there.
like jabronis,
Okay, because I was picturing a bunch of My Little Pony fans.
bronies.
the brony army just after you.
Getting My Little Pony tatted next.
And
He's like, in the name of sunshine, he's chasing.
they're up
The
there.
little
Yeah,
horse.
they're up there just having a My Little Pony marathon, and then they're yelling stuff at you.
Yeah, right.
They go, hey, bro, pause it. Pause it. Hey, dude, nice skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Maybe he was. Are you sure he wasn't like actually complimenting
Just
you?
projecting so hard.
Hey, nice skinny jeans.
Yeah, dude, I can't. If I had $1 for every time I got called the F word or something like,
dude.
or the G word,
Oh,
like I'd have a lot.
I have a lot of dollars.
I'd have so many dollars.
I used to get it so fucking bad. I wasn't really bullied in school, but like that. But like when I'd go walk somewhere or whatever, I would get screamed at every time.
You just have a deep V on with veins.
Dude,
Really
I
tight
did
jeans.
too.
Yeah, yeah,
I did.
dude.
And I was I was like still chubby back then too, so it didn't look good.
You think they let that play a factor into their? They're like,
Absolutely.
nah, he's chubby, so we're gonna make fun of him. They
it's
would
like,
have done
that
it.
one sucks.
They would have done it regardless. That one sucks.
That one fucking sucks.
Get the water balloons. Grab the water balloon. Dude, it's funny though because like that stuff like would be a much bigger deal if that happened to like if we were little kids now and that happened to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
It'd be like all over the news, like which rightfully so. Obviously, like it's
When I was 12, I mean, yeah, I had this one pair of jeans especially because had like splattered paint on them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
When I was like 12 years old, already on stage with like the Gibbs brothers and Brandon Gibbs. I put on eyeliner and shit. I mean,
Hell yeah.
I mean, I looked looking back. I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm like, this is badass.
Yeah.
dude. So,
dude, it's funny.
Man.
It's funny looking back at like different eras like that you go through, whether
Dude.
it's makeup or clothes. Like you always look back at old photos and you go, "What was I thinking?" But you're like, "Nah, it was cool, dude." Like,
Yeah.
There was a point where every picture of me, I was doing like the Pete Wentz teeth, where he like puts his.
oh yeah, of course,
Oh.
dude. But you know what's
Oh.
funny? As many times as I got called that, I never cared.
No.
Like it
no.
never really got to me. I know like a lot of people it does, and that's why that's why
Dude,
it's
you
not
just
cool.
go, my band's gonna blow up.
She's like, I'll show you guys. You guys are all gonna see.
You're gonna buy my CD.
Fedoras are for men with
That was
class.
a funny thing, especially right out of high school and stuff. Once my one band, we dropped our album. The same dudes that would make fun of us for were like, when are you guys playing in Iowa City?
Oh, dude.
And of course, then they'd still wouldn't come. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That happens to me like kind of now, like with photography. Like, dude, I feel like a lot of times, like I've shot a lot of weddings for people that like just didn't fuck with me in high school. Like,
Yeah.
Oh really?
and now like the worst
funny.
part about it was
Your
like,
price just went up 25% because you said all those mean things.
the
to
worst
me.
part was when like they would have like they'd be like, let's do a class of 2011 picture, and then I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll take this picture, and they're like, no, you got to be in it. I'm like, come on, guys, we weren't friends. Like, I don't need to be in this picture. I'm hired work. I would not be here if I wasn't hired work. Let's be real.
You just say that. You go keep the money.
yeah,
You just go off on him. You're like, no, you.
yeah, I'm a fucking asshole at
Just
their
like-
wedding. No, I'm very gracious. They hired me, obviously, but like,
No. Yeah.
like
yeah.
we weren't.
I get what you mean
friends.
though. It's like they're almost like trying too hard to like make you feel included. And you're
Right.
like, yo, you're literally paying me.
Like,
to
hey,
do a
we're
job.
good.
Yeah,
we're
like,
we're good. Like
it's not that I was like. Then you're in the position where you're like, okay, fine, I'll be in it.
I did.
Yeah.
That's not and I'm like, I'll stand on the edge. So you can.
You
crop
don't
me
wanna
out.
be
Like, it's
rude.
fine.
They're drunk.
like-
the next day, they're like,
Who's
let him
that
in the
guy?
wedding?
Jokes on them, you crop
Gibbs.
yourself out.
Yeah, they're like fucking Joe Gibbs. Fuck,
Like, who invited this guy? He's like, he was a photographer.
he was a photographer.
You just Photoshop like Drake's face over. over.
Well, have you guys gone any class reunions since you graduated?
No.
I've only been out. It'll be 10 years since I've graduated next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my
same.
first potential reunion will be next year.
Dude, they had a 5-year in my class.
Yeah, some I know
and a
people
half.
do that.
Yeah.
That's not near 10 years isn't long
No.
enough for 90% of them, dude.
I keep in
Like-
touch with my buddies, and then like I haven't heard of anything about reunions ever. And like,
Yeah.
if I want to see my friends, I'll go see my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
there's a handful of people that like that'd be like really cool to see them again. That
Yeah.
that I wasn't like close friends with, but but other than that, anybody from high school, I still talk to them if I that I
Dude, I'm just realizing I don't have a single friend from high school.
Dude.
Is that a red flag?
I think that's just how it goes.
My biggest red flag is I do not have any friends that I had 10 years ago.
Remember when you were a little kid and you were like, we're going to be friends forever?
Dude, right?
And you're like, and then it happens and you're not. They go
Yeah.
to college and you're like,
Dude, for me, it was like the next year. I lived in the middle of nowhere, so it's like I wouldn't see these people for 3 months, and then and then the school starts back up, and I'm like,
dang.
oh, we're not cool anymore.
You changed.
Yeah, I changed.
They're like,
All of a
well,
sudden, I started wearing skinny jeans, and they're like, gay.
dude. You are kind of, though. just kidding. Just kidding.
You show up to the first day of school with your skinny jeans on. Your old friend's like, I know what you did.
Yeah,
summer."
right. Oh, yeah. Dude, that was one of
No,
the
that-
worst parts about living in a small town.
Dude, a lot. I would say this too.
Right.
Over the years, even like being in a band in the early days and stuff, when that stuff would maybe, I mean, it still goes on, I guess, whatever. I actually, yeah. But like a lot of times, it's almost like if somebody does that with you, they're being cool. You know, I know that sounds silly, but like they're almost like trying to like jerk your chain.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know you. You know,
Yeah.
But it's like my ego should be inflated and be like, but like I don't care. Like I don't care if somebody's gay, but like quit making fun of me.
Yeah, quit trying
It's
to
like
say.
you're trying to like,
don't use that as an insult,
yeah,
dog.
it's like you're trying to like get under my skin, and it's like that's weird. But then they're like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
kidding.
All right, yeah.
Hey, Gibbs, you're gay, bro.
Like,
Gibbs, you're gay. I'm
yeah,
like, dude, like,
Kind of like I
Like-
just did,
Like
ironically.
Facebook
yeah,
comments.
ironically.
Yeah.
Like
The
going
Facebook
like stuff
comments.
from like middle school, like Facebook memories from
Oh.
like stuff I was tagged in when I was literally like 12. You go to the comments and you see the stuff that 12-year-olds are like, Jesus, we were so mean to each other.
Dude.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was a thing though. Like there was this
Yeah.
like
Ruthless.
just like ruthless,
Like,
like shoes,
Early Facebook.
pants. Like you show up to. I remember one day like I put on these clothes and I thought I like had a fit. Like I was like, dude, I'm fitted right now. Like I just grabbed the last 2 Christmases best items, put them all together. Like I'm balling out of control right now. First thing when I get into the locker bay, first thing in the morning, I walk in and one of my buddies goes. He looks at me and goes, he's like, you look stupid, dude. And I was like, dude, I woke up late. I just threw this stuff on. Like I don't care what I look like, dude.
I had a similar. not
What were you
super
wearing?
similar.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Do you
I-
remember what you were wearing?
Yeah, I do. I was
Oh,
wearing
no.
I was wearing some plaid shorts, I think, and then like
Fire.
Cargos?
American Eagle like long sleeve, like the American Eagle like frayed, like torn up, sewn in.
Yeah.
And then Old Navy had this like I forget what the pattern's called, but it's like an old English hunter's jacket pattern. It's like real jagged looking and like it was black and brown. And it was a hoodie, and I had it on, so like nothing was going, dude. It was just like patterns on patterns on patterns.
I hate to break it to you, your friend was probably right.
Yeah, he was.
Might have been a little right.
But the thing is I was like, I played it off so good, he believed me that I was like, dude, I just threw this stuff on. Like, it's really, I was like, I didn't.
He goes,
and like, meanwhile in the morning, I'm like looking at myself, I'm like, yeah, this looks good. All right,
Dude.
I'm ready for school. Like,
it's good stuff.
Yeah, I wore these. I found these like literally from the 70s, like pair of bright red Converse.
dude, that's dope.
And they're like right,
Those are
sick,
cool.
right? But like at the time in like high school, me being a fucking weird. It wasn't even high school. I think it was like 8th grade,
Mhm.
and I was like, that's where I was starting to get a little weird, but not like fully weird.
A little edgy.
Just
Yeah.
on the edge of edge.
Just wanted something
edge
out
of
of the
edge.
norm.
Right on.
And so I wore them, and like I think I got like one shit talker. I'm like, what are you wearing those for? Type thing, and I took them off immediately.
Dude,
I was like, fuck, no, hit him in
was-
my bag. Nobody can see these ever again.
you were just constantly under attack.
100%.
Shell shock 24/7 in school as a kid. Like, it was like literally the jungle, baby. It was like, you're just like looking around as Mean Girls, dude. You're just like,
It's kind of like that now, but like
dude, now
it's
kids
on
are
social media.
Kids
Yeah.
are balling out of
Cyber
control.
warfare.
Dude, kids are balling out of control. They have fan bases and
What's up, YouTube?
iPads and like,
Conversations at lunch, it's I got more TikTok followers than you.
dude,
Oh,
well,
dude.
it's cool, but it's like I remember when like I was like not allowed to, like that one episode we were talking about how like parents were like, you're not allowed on the computer. You know, like,
yeah.
Facebook, don't sign up, don't use your name, don't use your.
Yes.
And it's like now it's like my little cousin when they were little, they had iPads for all their school and like. They know that stuff. Like that's the typical thing, that, you know. But like,
Yeah, I got
I
kicked out of AIM.
I see little kids walking around balling with like ears pierced and like fresh, cool haircuts, no bowl cuts to be seen.
No.
And I'm like,
Yeah, why are kids drippy now?
Dude,
Dude,
the new
kids
Yeah, all the
Correct.
same haircut and AirPods in.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, the internet, like now kids in rural Iowa can like dress like the
Yeah.
kid that like grows up in LA that's got like cool parents that were in the industry of like rock and roll and like, oh.
Dude, I saw this story recently where there are kids that were making fake TikTok accounts
Oh, dude, yeah.
for their teachers. So like they say like Mrs. Benson, they have an account named Shanna Benson, and they would they would go on these accounts and post like racist shit and like
My
post
God.
pictures of their family and say like, you know, bunch of slurs and bullshit and
It's like deep fake.
yeah,
they're
but like they're using
deep-faking
actual they're using their name and their pictures and just saying abhorrent shit.
Oh my God.
Like
Terrible things.
dude,
kids are fucking savage now, dude.
dude,
they've gotten so creative.
I know.
we used to just like make fun of teachers behind their back. Like,
Do you ever make a teacher cry?
dude,
Maybe.
I was in this one class at a private school, and God bless this lady's heart. She had like a mental breakdown because like we just pushed her to the edge. And this one girl said something. It was like, "You really think we were doing that?" And she goes, "I know you were doing that. Don't you think I know?"
Oh, that's pre-gaslighting.
And then this is the same teacher that also cut my hair in class in front of the class.
Whoa.
Yeah. That happened, dude.
What?
Yeah, she deserved it.
You gotta tell that story.
Well, dude, like at the time I went to this school where you had a dress code. Like the school I went to in Georgia also had a dress code, but that was like shirt tucked in, no bandanas, like stuff like that. This school, it was like khakis and a polo, and then your hair had to be cut off your eyebrows, off your ears, and off your collar. So like if it was over, and like I was the kid that was always like, they're like, you need a haircut, like da da da,
Yeah.
and like weeks go by, and then finally, I think like the teacher ended up like just being like, I'm cutting your hair right now, and I was like, okay. And I think I tried to like make a joke out of it and like play it off, but it was like I didn't want that to happen, and she butchered my hair. You know,
That
of
is
course.
so
She
weird.
just went to the parameters and made sure the parameters were in perimeter.
Oh, that's this.
And I was like, yo, I look like a little Dutch boy now on the can of paint. Like,
Oh, dude, yeah, and we're those blonde boys, bro.
yeah,
That's,
I know.
But then, did you cry? 'Cause
I didn't cry. I just finished. I just was man about it at the young age of 7th grade, and I just
Be a man.
toughed it out.
Dude, teachers gotta fucking know their place a bit, you know?
Dude,
Oh, they be trifling, dude.
you know what we need to do? We
They
need to
really
find
do be,
all
though.
the good teachers, pay them more,
Yeah.
and then have them create new good teachers or retrain the current bad teachers in the way of the good teachers.
I mean, I feel like we should probably just do some sort of personality test to decide if you can be a teacher.
You got
Yeah, with cops too, but like that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
well, just anybody that's interacting with people, you have to have like a certain amount of like bedside manner, whatever
Yeah,
you want
or
to call
like
it. Like,
empathy, like would be
yeah,
really
like-
nice.
I mean, you know what's sad is being a teacher and a cop now is almost the same thing. They're talking about giving teachers guns, dude. And it's like sad. I'm like, yo, we got to get some trained
I see where you're
professionals.
going. My brain was like, my brain went full like, teacher lives matter. Like
that's still so weird. to me, though. Like,
No, like they're on the front lines of some of these like horrific
oh
incidents,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
to give a teacher a gun is like,
So much
let's get some
responsibility.
trained people in here. You know,
That's how screwed up our country is in a way. It's like everybody, we're the laughing stock of the world for like, ooh, school shootings all the time. What's our solution? Let's put more guns in the schools.
Yeah, let's get more.
Yeah, let's
get
put more of
more.
them in there.
with wrong like. Teachers don't want guns, dude. They're
It-
teachers.
yeah.
Give it to get some more cops in there or whatever, some security that has a gun. You know, like
Yeah.
trained
Early outs, they
professionals.
go to the range together.
Oh my god.
Dude, somebody was like, "Yo, give it to veterans that like,
Yeah,
like veterans
like, I
that need a
can-
job." And I'm like, as long as they need to do some tests too to make sure there's no like flashbacks happening in fifth
Bro,
period.
yeah, yeah.
At
They're
lunch.
they're in history class, you know. Somebody,
Yeah, they're watching a war movie. The substitute
Yeah.
teacher put on a war movie, and they're like, ah,
Yeah.
ah.
It's just like, you'll never take me alive.
He's at lunch and the kid just opens a soda. He goes,
What's that movie,
Just
dude, where they
kidding.
just like The other guys where he's just constantly
Oh yeah.
lighting off his gun, dude. Mark Wahlberg shooting in the
That's Bob. Yeah.
Aim for the bushes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't get started on. I can't do the guns and I can't do the
Yeah.
gun talk right now.
We don't
'cause
want to. No, we don't want to.
I'll go deep.
Oh, we have no reason to even begin talking about that right now. How about your
hey,
tour
let's
dates?
let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just kidding.
Tour dates, dude.
Yeah, we're going on tour.
Tell us about
butcher these.
tell us about the shows. What are you guys
They're-
doing?
I just saw like they were announced. At least one of them was announced today.
Yeah, I think there was one that was announced today. I know the 31st we're playing in Muscatine
Okay.
at the Brew.
Eugene Levy.
Yeah, Eugene Levy.
And then
Let's see.
Was
and,
there
and the brew is Mississippi Brew.
Mississippi
right?
Brew and
Mississippi Brew
Muscatine.
Muskie.
did you
Mississippi.
already do the one out west? Didn't you have like a Seattle show or something like that?
Yeah, that didn't end up working out.
Oh, no.
That whole, I mean, even for the headliner, that whole thing
Yeah.
got canceled like
That
a week
happens.
and a half out, and that was
Yeah.
kind of disappointing. So I was really looking forward to that.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
I brought
dude,
it up.
Yeah, you fucking dick. What the hell is that
And
about?
I think August
Get
8,
out.
8 through 10th are on a 3-day run with Thomas Nicholas, Henry Rowan Gardner, Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one date in Chicago on the 8th, Aurora on the 9th, and then back in Mississippi Brew on the 10th with him.
You know what's really funny? I went to go
Cool.
like find the date just to be sure on that, and
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything about the one on the 8th yet.
there's
Is it the
no
one-
there's no date on this flyer in Aurora, or
that one's the 9th, I believe.
there's no date. There's no venue. There's just,
Are you trashing the
I-
flyer right
no,
now?
I make
Just kidding.
okay. For,
Oh, you
for our,
made
for
the
our
flyer.
listeners, I make flyers for a fucking living. I'm just kidding.
You made this one, right?
No, I didn't. It's always so funny to me when I see like a flyer that just doesn't have information on it.
Dude, that
Right.
that could be just the
It's so
post.
funny. But like you guys did post a ticket link in it, so it
Oh,
does
there you
it does
go.
work out.
Okay. See,
Let's see.
we've got
Brought to you by Ready to Live. This is August 9th, 2024.
Hunter. You were right.
That's one in Aurora. But yeah, there's one somewhere else in Chicago on the 8th too. But I don't even think I've seen a flyer for that one yet. So
Damn.
it's
Well, you
the-
guys
it's
are gonna be
coming up.
there, and you're gonna rip their faces off.
I mean, on 9/11, we're playing with handguns at the Mississippi Brew.
A 9/11?
On
Are
9/11.
you guys
dude.
doing a tribute?
Brian told me about
No,
that show.
no.
Oh, dude, is that this year?
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian told me about that one.
we're doing
that's
that. I know we're in the works of working something out with Kenny at Rascals. So we're just trying to find some bands that want to play. So
Hell yeah.
Nice.
you guys want to play?
Sick.
Possibly
Yeah, maybe.
send us a date.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
that's the
like
date.
late October. is what
Trying
we're
to get
looking at, I
some.
think.
I'm trying to get some
Late
boys to jam with, and then we have a new song coming out next week.
Oh, that's already coming out?
Dude, I might need help one more time.
Yeah.
I have to make an ad account now.
Oh, great.
Is that bad?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say I can YouTube it.
Is there,
No, it's fine.
Did someone shoot a video for it?
Yes.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
did that?
What's
I
your-
did actually.
What's your middle name?
Paul.
Joseph P. Gibbs did it.
Joseph
Dude,
Paul. I have a
that's-
Pope name.
That's such a strong name, Joseph P. Gibbs.
Yeah, your initials
Joseph
are they're almost
Gibbs.
JPEG.
I know.
Yeah.
I almost went like when I first started. I'm so fucking thankful for old me.
You're
like,
JPEG.
I almost did like JPG photography. And I'm like, that would have been such a bad
Why?
idea
It wouldn't have
now.
been that bad.
It's just corny. It gives like
It's really the services you provide.
I'm not gonna say I almost said like some names, but I have like friends that have like similar business names, and I'm like I'm just
Do
gonna let that
Yeah,
stay.
don't do that.
My initial spell.
Call 'em
Yeah.
That's sick. Mine's just JPEG.
JPEG.
For Levy, are you guys running in-ears now, or is it you guys are straight doing raw shit?
We've just been doing it raw lately.
Yes.
And now I've been doing background vocals a lot, and then that's added a bunch to the set, and then also
yeah.
with us not having a stable drummer right now either,
Yeah.
that's just even harder to have to train 2 or 3
Oh,
different
dude.
guys to
Yeah.
all work the rack
Yeah.
and the tracks. And,
Oh God,
The
yeah.
brain.
Yep. And even then with like
They play to a click then, or just you guys are going straight up?
we've just been rolling with
Fucking rock and roll,
Yeah.
dude. I haven't done that in 8 years.
Dude, it's the only
I've
way.
not played without a click track or songs blaring in my ear in 8 years.
Dude, it feels good, man.
It's one of those things I really like doing the in-ears and stuff for a while, but then like when I do play with Brandon, it's all live.
Yeah.
No click. It's all, cabs and loud stuff. And
Damn.
Dude,
Pushing
yeah.
air.
there's something about the feeling just feels
Dude,
good.
pushing air, man.
Pushing air.
I love pushing air. Dog.
That was a big thing when I was in 5M that we would kind of give
Make
each other
fun
shit
of?
about. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember Colton said something like, "Yeah, just like pushing air on
Yeah,
stage."
yeah.
And I just fucking loved that.
Dude, it's funny to
Gotta
make
push
fun
air,
of that.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
And
It's
like for
good.
us, like if you hear us on stage or heard us on stage, it'd be like the the meme where it's like the squeaking feet on the ground. All
Yeah.
you'd hear is drums and squeaking
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Brendan to turn down. Jeez, he's so loud.
Brendan, fucking chill,
Yeah.
dude. Kaylee, bro, chill.
Kaylee, princess. Calm down.
You know what? I was actually supposed to say something to you in this episode before we're about to wrap up here, but I was
Yep.
supposed to bring up something about did baby Hannah flow up?
Papa Kev, I float up.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Did you puke in a van?
No, Cole did though on our way back
No.
from the Chicago show.
Mm.
Yeah, we had a lot of craft beer and Pizza Hut, so
Ooh.
That'll do it.
I haven't had Pizza Hut in like a decade.
Dude, I haven't heard of Pizza Hut.
it was just what was close to this random venue that we played
Damn.
at.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm a Domino's guy, man. Let me
Way
tell you
cheaper.
what. Domino's. I'm telling you what.
Dude, it ain't our friend though.
I'm getting Domino's.
It ain't our
time.
friend.
Dude, it gives you ruffle guts.
I
dude.
can't. I came up with a
Here's it.
handshake for us to exit podcast with now, so we can we touch our knuckles and we go.
Mm. All together.
How
at
sick is
once?
that?
At one. Dude,
I mean,
let's-
so you touch knuckles and you go
intense.
3, 2, boom.
what about the others? We just have to do it. Let's do it all at once.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
That was
Knuckle
just-
fucking down.
That was just a trial run.
Knuckle
We're gonna
down?
do it again.
That was knuckle. Or wait,
Knuckle
it is knuck-
fucking down.
Oh, I just sat on my phone.
you kept saying knuckle deep earlier, so I keep thinking it's knuckle
Imagine,
deep.
imagine what our handshake would have been if the name was Knuckle Deep. All right,
Yikes.
sorry.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Ended on that. Oh, hey, wait. Did you already bring this up?
False alarm.
Did we remind you about the petty?
Oh,
Thing.
dude, I'll save it. There's so much there.
All right, y'all. We'll tune in.
Well, dude, you've
next
already got me
episode.
on the edge of my seat.
Oh, okay.
Can we get a
okay.
little snippet?
All right, so it's if you don't want to hear me
Just
complain
clip it.
about
No, just-
capitalism, if a little bit, you might want to just end the episode here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so
You did something petty with capitalism?
yes. Okay, so there's a house. So there's a house right next to my parents' house that I wanted to buy,
Oh.
and I wanted to buy it because my grandma owns the land that separates this house from the road.
Okay.
So this house is landlocked, right? There's only an easement that goes all the way back to the farmer's land. The farmer owns the easement, which is the driveway for this house.
Mm-hmm.
This house has it doesn't touch the road at all. The property doesn't. So me or the farmer, my family or the farmer, are the only two people that can really have access to this house like legally.
Right.
Right. Here, okay. Yeah. I know.
I'm kidding.
But so they
I'm just
they were going to sell it for $40,000. I was like, I'm going to buy it for $40,000. Some other bank acquires it. They put fucking lipstick on a pig. They fucking fix a hole in the ceiling. That's the only real thing they fix. Put like shitty floors in, gray flooring. They want $100,000 for it now. Okay,
Wait, what's lipstick on a pig?
lipstick on a pig.
I love
That's
that.
what I say about what
That's
these
a
fucking
thing.
shitty house flippers do
Yeah,
to the
that's a
houses.
thing.
Like they'll buy a fucking house for $40,000, put gray vinyl plank in it, sell for $100,000, make $60,000 in profit. Anyway,
seen it a million times.
Okay,
Black
yes.
Rock be buying
Oh.
all that up, dude.
dude. Speaking of BlackRock, you see that the shooter was in a BlackRock commercial. Anyway, sorry.
Black
Back
Rock,
on.
Black Rock.
Hey, man. Just saying. There's a lot of fishy stuff going
You see
on.
his fucking jaw.
Dude, the
Looked like
Anyway.
Jose Jalapeno from Jeff Dunham, dude.
he looks like the
look like
one.
Jose Jalapeno.
I don't know what that is, man.
You know who Jeff Dunham is with the puppets?
Oh.
The jalapeno.
It was just a jalapeno head.
I've seen the skull. I kill you.
Anyway, the petty thing I did.
Kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, the petty thing I did was
Oh, dude.
these motherfuckers. So the house did not. The sale did not go through, as far as I know. Somebody made an offer. It's getting appraised. They find out it's landlocked. Sale does not go through. So the bank wants to clean up this line so you can see the house from the road. So they start cutting down trees on our side of the property. My dad goes down and starts yelling at them, like, hey, you can't cut down. This is our property. So they left or whatever. I took a broken down car that I have and just fucking parked it right in front of the house. And I got a battery charging for another car, and I'm gonna park that in front of the house. It's gonna look like a fucking junkyard out there because they can suck my dick. You want to sell this fucking house? So you're gonna sell it to an investor instead of somebody that wants to live in it? I could have had a house for a fucking reasonable price, fix up my own. No, I gotta have fucking some investor, some middleman fucking making money off me in that. No.
And now you gotta charge batteries and park cars over there. And
That's so now
it's like
it's my
rent a crane, pick up his grandma's car, put that on top of those.
I love the idea of you getting like you already parked one car and you're just sitting there tapping your foot, pissed. You're like, I'm gonna charge up this other car.
It's what I did.
Charger.
That is 100% what I did. I have like my Trailblazer charging right now, and I'm gonna drive the Trailblazer in it at some point.
How many cars you got, dude?
I've
how many whips?
Until recently, I've had a bunch.
Dude,
I've had a lot of cars.
No, I mean at once. How many
right
you
now,
got right
I'm
now?
gonna put 2 in there. Two's pretty reasonable. They look like shit. I'll have a picture. I'll show you guys.
I love the essence of what you're doing,
dude. I'm just like
because I don't think they should be doing that.
No,
especially if you were gonna buy it for the original price.
I reached out to them before they made any improvements and said I wanted to buy it.
You should do the Step Brothers thing and like dress up in the KKK and like just have a dead body over there and be like, he was whatever he said. He's like,
got plenty of fertilizer.
Yeah, got plenty of fertilizer.
All right, knuckle down.